Hey Cancer, this is your monthly reading for March 2026, an overview, a general reading for the month. This is for Cancer Moon, or Sun, Moon, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Rising, Cancer Venus, or even North Node. You may have Cancer North Node cross-watching for Cancer. This could resonate. Let's make a start. Oh, good start the world. So, something's afoot. You could be expanding, moving, changing. There's change. Yeah. Read the small print. You're going to be very discerning throughout the month because of changes. And using your intuition. Your card, your energy, Cancer. So in making decisions throughout the month, of March, you will do well relying on your intuition. You're going from somewhere to somewhere. Some of you are moving location, or house, or flat, or going somewhere else. Yeah, right now everything's cool with you. You know, you've got most of your cups are filled here, so you're mainly pretty fulfilled. On the cusp of moving to something maybe better. It's the kind of missing link that's coming in for you in March. Balance. Some things unseen. So there's things you don't know yet about what's in store for you, and you're aware. Going to be relying on your intuition. You could be very much in between things, Cancer. I feel as if you've had quite a lot of communications recently. You've been dealing with regards to changes. You haven't been taking any crap, and you've been very much in your mental energy with regards to these changes. Could be things like, correspondence, paperwork, stuff you need to sign, stuff you need to get done. It's going to lead you to a better place. You're going to, the Ten of Cups. So whatever you're doing at the moment is going to be leading you to something better than what you have now. You know this. This is, change. You're making these changes. These aren't happening to you. You're actually making changes in your life, being discerning, using your intuition when it comes to making choices. There's a kind of mystery element here. So you could be moving. You don't know what you're in store for here. Feeling better. I'm feeling as if, what's in store for you is you seeing yourself feeling happier, feeling more positive. Some of you feel, this is obviously water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, so you're feeling, you're up in your feels and you're up in your head at the same time. It's like you're thinking and feeling positive about these changes that are coming in for you for March. Now, could be somebody around you who's not sure, who's in maybe they're in a kind of quandary about what they're doing while you have making these changes to your life. I'm feeling as if, you know, it's the unknown. When you make a choice, or you can't, you know, there's some choices you can't quite grasp that are in front of you. It can signify that you don't sometimes want to make a particular choice at this current moment. It can also suggest that you're intentionally avoiding, or someone close to you around you is intentionally avoiding a choice that is presented to them. What you don't want to be at Cancer in the month, during the month, is, and I feel you know this, is to be a bit unbothered and a bit bored. That's something you don't want. Unfocused, bored, but I feel as if you have been, and I believe it's to do with your home environment. You felt a bit bored. I don't think this is current and coming in for you. I'm feeling as if you have been a little bit bored, a little bit, you know, not too overjoyed with where you're currently living, is what is coming through. A little bit bored with it, perhaps. But you know, your general outcome here for the month is that you're going to require, it's going to require a fair amount of, you're going to have to be tough this month. You're going to have to be strong. You know this already. A little bit of courage. I feel as if many of you are going to have to be physically strong. If you're moving, many of you will be moving, you're going to be physically strong in literally physically moving objects and moving things. You might be organising your own move or home move. Others of you are just know you're going to have to be strong, because you have strength. You also have the Moon card, which is relying on your intuition to help you make decisions, with the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess. You know, the things that you don't yet see coming in. Maybe you're not supposed to see them right now, but you will be seeing pretty clearly what's right in front of you. You'll be dealing with the right now, and also looking ahead to where you're headed for. So this month is going to be full of decisions for the now, for the immediate now, and also for, you know, the long term. Which would make sense if you are moving, because you're thinking about maybe what to take, what to keep, what to get rid of, what is long term, what is short term. If you have been feeling a bit bored with where you are, your circumstances, you're going to be able to see solutions for the now, solutions for the long term. And I believe that you're going to be in a better place once you've made decisions, once you've done all the kind of box ticking, once you've completed anything like admin, once the changes have been met, you know, which you're manifesting yourself, once these changes have taken place, you're going to feel happier. For some of you, you're going to go somewhere you wanted to go to, but you've never had the opportunity up until now. It's been an idea on the back burner, and now you have the opportunity to improve your circumstances. You're going to be applying yourself both mentally and physically to these changes occurring for you during the month of March. What else does Cancer need to know about energy or choices? Yeah, you may well need to ask other people this month for, you know, for their help, their input. This change is going to make you feel stronger. This, you know, hence this. The changes afoot, and I feel it's location change for many of you. You're going to feel stronger because you're going to be in somewhere that feels better. You know, as I said, you're up in your fields and you're up in your head, and you'll know how it feels. You know, this is about how you're feeling, things you can't. This isn't really tangible, but you'll sense it. It will come through to you. And this is all anticipated. This is change anticipating, you know, and you're expecting to feel better, stronger, happier. No. Yeah, and I think you'll also feel more, you'll bring fun into this. There are multiple priorities involved this month. But you're going to be able to multitask without much of a struggle, because what you're doing, what you're changing, is going to bring you ultimately more happiness. And it's going to make you feel brighter. You know, you're going to love the changes. So the multitasking isn't going to feel like a strain, because it's all geared up to, you know, what you're wanting, the changes you're making. By summer, I'm feeling. Excuse me. Oh. Your relationship as well. I feel that with the changes you're making here, which I think are tangible changes, are practical. As I said, many are moving. Then, you know, this is also going to have a positive effect on your partnerships and your relationships, and most likely even your work. But, you know, patience will be required. I feel that's more of a nudge for your partner, and you may be laying down some kind of stronger foundations too for this month. I'm getting some, you know, like spiritual downloads. Yeah, because you basically be focused, clearly be focused for the month, making sure things and your plans go accordingly. you will need to allow yourself to have a degree of spontaneity too, when it comes to these changes afoot for the month. You know, it's easy to have a to-do list. I mean, we can, when we're organising, planning change, to-do lists are very useful, but there's also a balance between following your own instruction, ticking off those as you go, those to-dos, and then as I say, the fine line is spontaneity, or you become a slave to too many instruction, too much instruction, if you like. So make sure you allow for some spontaneity, simultaneously, and you'll find, you know, your self-sufficiency will be notably useful too for the month of March. I feel that you're organising this, putting these things into action, these changes into action, largely yourself, with help, I'm sure, but you have enough maybe experience of these changes to know that you can manage the majority, especially if it's a move of location or home, that you have enough experience for it to go relatively smoothly. Yes, and you have another card that is suggesting you need to be patient with yourself throughout these changes, and you'll feel yourself becoming more perhaps enlightened, and your mood will be lifting because of this too. That will show. You'll probably start to radiate a more positive energy because the changes you're making are more positive to your life. Then that's gonna show up in how you are, how you feel, and it will be noticeable. As long as you remember to allow for spontaneity while following through with, you know, the necessary organisation here, and you'll be fine. Well, that's your reading. You're going to be the shit. You're going to feel good by the end of the month, and job well done. So take care. Like, share, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy this reading. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, sending you lots of love. Take care now. Bye.